Hello. Today's task item is not tackling, because I've been tackling it for days, finishing this bookshelf. And so I've taken off lots of books, showed you in the video, lots of books. This bookshelf is like everything. This bookshelf is our family. It has all of our scrapbooks on there, the kids' yearbooks on there, educational books, textbooks from when I was in school, from when they were in school, just all kind of stuff, all kind of information that requires sorting through. And so I did finally come to terms with the fact that I am not going to be able to get rid of everything off of this shelf. Some of this stuff has to come back to Mexico with us. So went to Walmart, bought some boxes, these extra strength boxes, because we're going to ship a few things. I've taped up 2 of them already. And since the boxes, two of the shipping companies that we know, the items are priced by weight, and we don't want them to be too heavy because then they'll cost more. But books are heavy. How do you get around that? So instead of filling them all the way up with books, though, I came up with this idea, and somebody else has probably done it before. But for filler space, because books are different sizes and stuff, I've been using these stuffed animals, Ashlyn's animals. So she has this big old bean bag full of animals right here. And what I do is I fill it kind of medium way with books, and then fill in the extra space with these guys, which also are great for padding, you know? So you don't need bubble wrap when you got a bunch of stuffed animals. I mean, you know, your glass and stuff, but for padding, these guys, they fold down, you know, you can put them in there and shape them. And so I'll show you what I mean with this last box right here. I have a lot of our children's photo albums, yearbooks. So what I decided was things that could not be replaced, I would not ship, because I couldn't bear the thought of not receiving it. But these yearbooks, even though they're pretty priceless and they're nostalgic, I'm sure there's somebody else in the world in their class that has the elementary school yearbook from 2012, if absolutely necessary. And something comes up and, oh my God, I just need to find that book. So this can go in a box. And the same with like a lot of these other things, especially the elementary yearbooks, because they didn't necessarily get signed, you know. So I wouldn't be too upset if they didn't make it, but they've been receiving yearbooks since kindergarten. That's pretty damn ridiculous, but you know, I bought them. We go back and reflect at them from time to time, and when they have, even though they have their own spaces right now, when they're more stable, and I believe that they themselves will not lose the books, then I'll hand them all over. But until then, I'll bring them to Mexico with me for safekeeping, provided that they make it during the shipping process. So, and so these things start to add up and make for a heavy box. And I'm still a little indecisive about my packing technique for these books because they're in different shapes. But let's see, let's take them inside the box, shall we? Inside the box, lots of space. I've been torn between laying them flat and standing them up, and even in the other boxes. So I've been doing like a combination. So this is the orientation I decided to go with for this box. And there are about 20 books in there. And the rest, the rest of the space is going to be padded with these animals. So like I'll tuck that down in here, you know, make it nice and taut in there. Got a rabbit, stick that rabbit in there. And it's also a cool way to, you know, ship the stuffed animals. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just a wasted box of light, fluffy animals. These animals can serve a purpose, and they can be some cushions for this box. Oh, we'll keep her here for a little while longer. These big ones, oh my goodness, these. Look at that, the Easter Bunny. Perfect. She's gonna go right here, face up. So if for some reason they decide to go in our box and see what's what during customs, hopefully they don't take it and try to rip it open and think of stuff in there. But there we go. So this is the box. It's not super heavy. See, I can push it with my foot. And I'm gonna seal it up and stack it on top of the other two and continue to get this party rolling. So by the end of the day, I will have the rest of the shelf cleared. A lot of these other things are not going to get packed. The scrapbooks that I personally worked on and put together by hand, I'm going to check those and I'm going to bring those with me on the plane. But then some of the other stuff is just straight trash. It's time to let it go. Trash, shred, donate. All right. Thanks for keeping up with me on this journey. I need your support. Staying strong, one elephant bite at a time. Bye.